Hey guys, this is Jonathan with I Call It Attraction. I'm a dating and relationship expert specializing in helping you understand attraction. So today we're going to talk about the topic of social proof. I spoke about this in a few other videos, but I didn't really go into depth. So there's many different components and factors that will allow you to hack the girl's code, if you will. To hack her code. Basically, women are like combination locks. And you need the perfect numbers and the perfect what would you call it? The perfect couple spins. You just need the right maneuvers, how to spin it, how to turn it, when to turn it, what numbers. You just need the perfect setup in order to open that lock up, right? You know, or think of it like, the bank robbers, whatever they call them, the ones that they rob the banks with the vaults. You know how a vault is, and they have to listen. Somehow it's like they're trying to crack the lock, and they have to listen. They have to hear it. I guess they have to hear it like click a certain amount of times. And once they hear this special little click, it's like they know which way to turn it to get to that special click. As they're turning it and they hear that special click, it opens up everything for them. And then they know that that's it. Once they did it, it's like, okay, this was it. And they sat there and they listened and they was patient, and it took them time. Well, this is how complicated women is, especially high value women. It's like cracking a vault. You gotta sit and you gotta listen, and it's gotta take time. You gotta be patient, So pretty much what it is you need social proof. There's many different factors what it takes to crack her vault and to essentially get her goods that's inside the vault. Or maybe not even that, but just be, in tune with her. And if you desire a relationship or marriage, whatever the case, there's a number of components that has to happen before ever getting to that point, is what I'm trying to say. And we talked about a lot of them already. There's videos I made about a lot of them. As far as the looks test, as far as gauging her interest, as far as so many different things, maintaining your masculine core, creating an emotional attachment, all these different things. These are all different pieces that once you put it together, it's like a puzzle. A full puzzle comes out once you match all these pieces up. So a very important piece to you being allowed to enter into the woman's realm is having social proof. So my question to you today, fellas, all across the globe, do you have social proof? That's the question I pose to you today. And now, what is social proof? Social proof is when you're dating a girl, when you're talking to a girl, you want to date her, you want to go out with her, you want to do limitless things to her. She doesn't trust you. Why? Because she doesn't know you. You haven't built an emotional attachment with her. She isn't ready to just open up her life and make you a priority in her life. And so you have to have this social proof. There has to be something that says you are desirable, that other women want you. That's what social proof is. That you're the hot product. This is what I often use, is the analogy of the product. You get this new hot product in Walmart. Is a popular store where I live. You get this new hot product at Walmart, and It's burning off the shelves. I mean, it just came in today, and there's probably three of them left. And when they restocked, there was 400 or 500. Now there's probably three left, and this is just at the end of the day. What does that tell you? That tell you that that's a hot product. Everybody wants it. It's in high demand. That means it has high value because it's in high demand. Everybody wants it. So the value of it is high. Maybe they up the price because they say, well, everybody wants this. So instead of $5, we're going to turn this into $10 since everybody literally wants it. That means the demand is high. And when the demand is high, the value is high. So women want to know truly if your value is high, and a way to gauge that, a way for them to read if your value is high is by knowing if you have social proof, if you're the hot product. Because if you have social proof, that means you are the hot product. That means you are in high demand. That means you are of high value. So that simply means there's other women, legitimate women, and some who are on the level of the woman that you want, or even higher value of a woman, and they want you. They desire you. So it's not just you talking out of your lips and you're telling this woman, hey, I can have any girl I want, or I know I'm a catch. Well, that's all fine and dandy, but she wants you to prove it. She wants you to prove that you're a catch. Well, you say you're a catch. You say women want you and all of this, but I don't see nobody fighting over you. So what's the big deal? Like that hot product in the store, people fighting to get that. And especially with the Black Friday sales coming up, right? Literally, you guys seen this, thousands of videos all over line. People are fighting over these products, especially the hot products, the ones that's on high demand, the ones that's high value, like these huge freaking 60-inch, 70-inch TV screens, flat TV screens. They're in high demand. So you see videos of people fighting over these freaking TVs. Literally fighting and going to jail, and police calls, and being mauled, and brawls of people, battling over who's going to get this next new hot product that just came out from Samsung, or this new hot iPhone that just came out from Apple. Those are hot products, and everybody wants them. And it's not a situation where it's like, oh, I haven't heard of this product and nobody wants it. I need to see proof that this is hot. No, it's hot because everybody wants it. Everybody's grabbing it, and you might not find it if you go in the stores. It's just that good, right? So this is the same way with women. Women want to know if you're the hot product. They want to know if you're in high demand. The way for them to read that is you need to have some kind of social proof. In a social setting, there needs to be some kind of proof that says, okay, women want him. Other women want him. Other women are trying to get with him. Other women are flirting with him. Other women are beating down his door to try to talk to him. So, and it's a phenomenon, but I'm going to be honest with you. If you're not a hot product and no one's, beating down your door, no one's flirting with you, no one's checking for you, this high value woman isn't going to want you. Let me say that again. If no one's beating down your door, no one's checking for you, this high value woman is not going to want you. She doesn't want nothing to do with you because you don't have any social proof. You don't have any proof that you're desirable, that someone wants you, because that's what causes her interest level to skyrocket, is when she sees that you're a hot product, when she sees that you're in high demand, other women want you. Because now, okay, all these other women want you, and boom, I got you. So now they're jealous of me. And this is every woman's dream. They want all the other women to be jealous of them and what they got. So now all the other women wish they had what I have, but they don't because I got it. And this is the high product. And this is what women love. This drives them crazy to have men like this. If no one's checking for you, they question in their mind, well, if nobody else wants him, why should I? Now that's a valid question, right? Think about that for a second. So this is how women think. Women want men who are desirable to other women. That don't mean there has to be drama, like real life drama, people fighting over you. It doesn't have to be that, but you just simply need some social proof. You simply need women flirting with you. You simply need some kind of something that alerts them to let them know. So for me, I talked about a story before where this happened with my now wife, who she's a beautiful woman, and she wasn't kind of trying to give me the time of day after we went out a few times, but she didn't have any social proof. Like all the other components, I passed the looks test. I gauged her interest. I was witty, bantering, all these great things, holding my masculine frame. I was doing all these great things that summed up to something good, but I wasn't going to climax. I wasn't going to get to the finish line unless I had social proof. And it just so turned out that she invited me to a dinner for her birthday. She invited me to her birthday dinner, and it was basically kind of like, okay, I'm kind of feeling him, but I don't really know. So I'm going to give him this last shot and see what this is. I'm going to see, she was testing me. I'm going to see if I should even entertain him at all. So this was the very last straw. We went to the dinner, and it was all her friends, like 3 of her friends, and just me. And we're talking, we're laughing, we're having a good time, and she kind of was, she didn't introduce me as, her good friend. She just introduced me as, oh, he's my friend, and so that let me know where she stood, and so I said, okay, well, I see where she's at with this, so I'm finna turn up. And that's what I told myself. Okay, I said, well, it's turn up time now. So if she wasn't feeling me before, if she didn't know where I stood before, or where she stands with me, or how to feel about me, I'm about to create all of that right now. And so that's what I did. And I started talking to one of her friends, and I'm being witty, I'm bantering with her, we're joking around, playfully, just, lighthearted joking, and we're just having a good time, just having a ball. And in the midst of us having a ball and just kind of, in a loss of time, not even realizing, it's almost like there's 4 people at the table, but it's almost like it's just me and her at the table. That's how in the moment we were, and so that's how good, the role I played was. I made it so good, like, okay, let me get in the moment, let me turn up, let me, be me times 3, and we're gonna see where this goes. In the midst of that, my now wife, the whole time, she was engorged. She was furious that I was talking to her friend and hitting it off. Me and her friend is hitting it off, easy. That could have easily went that way of me going home with that girl that night, and having her number and pursuing her, whatever the case. It could have easily went that way, no doubt about it. And so my now wife, she was furious, but she held her frame. I didn't know. I couldn't even tell. She looked at normal. But later on, I found out she was furious, and she went to the bathroom with her other friend, and the whole entire time they're in the bathroom, they're talking to each other and they're questioning, oh my God, what is he doing? And she now, this person who she introduced as her friend, now it's like she has some kind of feelings for him. It's like she's like under some kind of trance, and she wants him. That him is me. She wants me now. And so at one point I was like maybe a little bit desirable, but not too much of an eye candy. And now I'm mouth watering to her after this social proof of her friend, me and her friend hitting it off. So that was all the social proof it took was for me to hit it off with her friend in front of her, for her to see it, into, you know, obviously it caused a little bit of jealousy. She got a little bit jealous, you know. She couldn't believe how well we hit it off. And the thought of me being invited by her, but me going home with her friend, that was oh yeah, that was interesting, so to speak. So that was the social proof. That was all I needed. Or sometimes it may not be social proof where you're right in front of the person in a social setting with them, but it could be something on it could be like girls flirting with you. You know, you may have girls in your phone that flirt with you and she sees it. And you just like, oh, this is nobody. This is just this girl from, you know, we're cool, but, you know, nothing really else, just cool. And she could see the girls flirting with you, and you kind of being nonchalant about it and not really, you know, making a big deal about it, you know. Or social media. You know, you're on your social media checking your emails or your messages, and all of a sudden a message pop up. Oh, I thought you were going to call me. Oh, you never called like you told me you would. Oh, you just get on my nerves. She may see this on your messenger or something, right? And now that's social proof, because she said, oh, wow. So you not one, but two, you actually got 2-3 women chasing you down. So I wonder what are you doing to all these women? They, you know, going crazy for you. And that creates a conversation. But there's, you know, that created mystery. That mystery creates attraction and boosts her interest level. So that's what it means to have social proof. Is to have some kind of women somewhere looking at you like the new hot product. And if you don't have no one looking at you like the new hot product, then you need to build that. You need to build it up. And there's ways you build it up, but that's simply just building up your masculine frame. You know, building up your masculine frame. And the most important part out of all of this, you know, because you can build up your frame, you can do all these different things, but if you don't know how to properly love yourself, none of these things will matter. You won't get from A to B. So that the number one thing, I say this often, the number one thing out of everything I teach, literally the very number one thing out of all of this stuff, out of everything in the Red Pill community put together, the very number one thing that you must have before anything else is how to properly love yourself. And if you have that, I often say, I promise everything else will fall in place. So if you like the contents of this video, please like, subscribe, and share. And remember, love inspires, endures, uplifts, and bears all things.